everybody, welcome to my Minecraft world. And my name is Wild. And I'm going to show you guys all the wonders of what I'm going to make with creative. I know creative is frowned upon a little bit, not the best viewed, but only limit is your creativity. With my friend, Knob over here. Fantastic skin, sir. So let me give you a tour around. Alright, down here we got the horse stable. We got Gabe, Ornella, and Liam. Liam is the one with diamond armor. Ornella's the one with the gold armor. Down here we have the opening to the base. I haven't gotten a name out to these little guys yet, so if you'd like to name them, type something down below. Got an enchanted table, some bookshelves, made a custom banner, which I think we'll use to represent. Here, I'll show that last because that's special. We come down here, and it took a few hours out of my day, but in this chest we have all the maps that go down the middle, so all like the maps that follow within the middle within this room. Let's put the jukebox there. All these maps are for the east part of this, so anything to the right of here. So all these maps. Now what I know here is there's a village here. South of that, there's a village and a pillager outpost, which I actually had on documentation, so I'll have to find that later. And all the maps over here are for the west side, so that stretches out to a taiga forest. Down here is a bunch of ice caps. And over here enters the greenwood area. There's a patch of pumpkins right here. Ice needs water here. And down here it starts out with the snow on it and blocks it over. That is a cavern, which I have not gone exploring. Now the reason I say this area is special is because it's hard to see it right now. But in that direction there is a, what's it called? Village. That village that was on the maps there. So you can just sit down and relax. Look all around. Just enjoy the view. And yes, I found these two outside on my stuff. Got my favorite discs in here. Relic, Weight, and Other Side. Love them. Got a loom here to make more banners. Got the bookshelves and some big with books. And that is all there is right now. Actually, hold on. Line it back up here. Right on up here, we have farms up down. One of my farms, since I'm big with farming. Right now I'm growing carrots on this floor, and the floor below I'm also growing carrots. I realized I could save water if I punched a hole in the floor, and then I guess I will do that. Oh, looks like alright. We'll misinterpret that. Looks like I accidentally put carrots down there, but that's all good. This is coming in nicely. And that's it for the base. So I think as a first build, I think we should make what could we make? We should build a bridge. Actually, what could we build? Well, I'd say it would be nice to start having a railway system down the mountain here. Or some sort of travel. So let's get some rails going. Alright, we're gonna get power rails and normal rails. And then we're gonna need redstone torches. And mine carts. Ooh, and dirt. Just to have that set up. Actually, no, we'll go for some like good old cobblestone. Alright, now the best way I can think of how to place this is we come out here, you're coming outside, you're walking out. Alright, you're stepping over here. Alright, we're gonna have our first cobble to block off this area. Alright, and here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna loop it around here. So I think on this piece only ooh, that's a problem. No, it's not. I have an idea. Yep, there we go. Alright. Right here, we're going to have this. Now, I'm going to run this all the way down to the base of the mountain so we can get down there. And then you can ride it back up as, a way to get back inside. So let's just line this up. Do a quick little test. Appears it's stuck. Oh, because this isn't built on it. Alright. On each of those, we're going to have this. Alright. Then we got to come down here. And we're going to build ever so slowly down the base of the mountain. You know, in the middle, in the middle I'll set up a beacon. So we'll have a beacon right lining up here. Alright. Perfect. Alright. And we're gonna add something on top of that to give it a little spice, a little pizzazz. It won't shoot up a beacon because it won't shoot up a light yet because it's not activated. Which is not a problem. Alright, now we gotta finish building up the railway here. But yes, in the future, I'm gonna continuously be building on this and see what I can add every day, or try to be on every day. School and you know, all that fun stuff. But anyway, let's not get too down and about here. All right, we're gonna put that there. Have a thing there. Set the power rail there. Coming around here. Heads up for the banner. I'll show you guys the banner once I get inside. Go nice and fast on this. Yep. Alright, 2 birds, 1 stone. Please step off stage left, sir. Thank you. Alright, so looks like the beacon lines up with everything here. So what I want to bring it down to, let's see, what could I bring this around to? I know what to do. We're going to bring it over here. Bring it over here. Going to drop it here. And then we're going to bring... Alright, so on these things where you don't have the tight turns, we can hit it with these. I know there's faster ways to get down the minecarts, which, you know, I want to be fast, but in the same sense, I also want to have some fun with it. So let's see what we can manage, shall we? Alright, let's see. What else do we got? Alright, for any of these things, we need to have these. And actually, I'll build landmark. I'll build stuff around it so that we can have some, you know, detailing as you come down. So, stream of power rails. Alright. We'll do every other. Build this. Yeah, I know the one downside of powered rails is not every single one is going to be activated by one single stone here. Alright, let's see, what else do we know? What else can we build? Let's get creative. Alright. You know what? I have an idea. Instead of it going all the way to the ground floor, let's just do I'll do a little circle around my base, have people be able to drive around the front of it or something. Just for a little giggle. Some little fun, which I know sounds weird to say, but you know, who knows? Maybe somebody really likes a roller coaster, I can build a nice simple roll around. Alright, now here's where here's the difficult part, we gotta climb. Okay, cool, I can knock out these. Okay, let's see, what do we got so far? We got the little... how is this gonna look if you actually rode in it? Oops. Oops. Well, we're here to learn, aren't we? So we'll fix ourselves up here. I don't know how much I'm gonna do on this channel. I'm not sure if the channel will do great, will do poorly. Not too sure. You know, you learn as you go. I, honest to God, have not done too much yet, but I want to do more in the future, if that makes sense. I hope I don't sound like a weirdo or screwing myself up here. Just been a while since I've tried this, and wasn't doing too solid before, but the content also wasn't great, so I want to just give you guys the best that you could possibly have. So now let's try what we have so far. Alright, got the little spin around. Oh, whoops, I forgot track there. Ooh, yes I did. Alright, cool. Alright, move around, pulls you around. Yeah, so this will get you a nice... Alright, so I haven't finished it yet, so I gotta lay down more track. I know there's faster ways to move the tracks, but you know, this is supposed to be like a nice little, you know, drive around and then, you know, chat with each other. Or whoever, if I can ever get other people on. If you guys would like to be on, you can ask me down below, since, you know, it would be nice to get more people on, be able to spend more fun times with other people. Usually I'll try to have somebody with me every day, or each video. And then, oh, and if you want to, comment ideas on what to add, since, you know, why not get viewer input on it? Alright, doing pretty good so far, pretty good. Alright, here's the tricky stuff. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to power itself all the way up. That's the problem. And we're gonna, let's see, how can I cut this through? Oh, here we go. Alright, so I'll take this, line out the dirt here. I was off by a block. That's fantastic. Oh, wait, you know what? Not a mistake, a happy accident. Alright, let's see, can I loop it? Yep, and then we'll have here. Yes, there we go. Alright, we're gonna need this. We can do every other. Oh, that's gonna be a redstone torch, so I can have this. Oh, yes, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Genius, genius, absolute genius. Well, not really. Still a lot to learn. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're gonna need a torch here. And then once I learn how to do redstone better, I'll update this so it's a little better. I'll start with an 11-minute video just to start us off. You know, simple builds, but, you know, as I learn, as I get more requests. Voila! I forgot to power the rest of my redstone. Oh, I also forgot to... Oh, whoops. Whoops. Let's see, if I had to... Now that I'm thinking about Minecraft stuff, who are your guys' favorite Minecraft YouTubers? Me personally, Stampy, DanTDM, and Techno, like the big ones. I know there's ones like Tommy and Dream. When I was younger, the big ones I had were DanTDM with his with Dr. Traoris in the laboratory, and then Techno with the Dream SMP, the Red Carnival, and all that jazz, all that fun stuff. And then who else? And then let's see, why did I watch Stampy? For the Lovely World. That was a good one. That was a good one. Not sure if there's anyone who remembers that. Well, actually, I'm sure people will. I'm sure people, if I mention the names, they think, oh, yes, I know those people. I know this is very slow, and then after I build this, get a quick once-over, and then you can, if you guys could tell me what to improve upon, I'd be down to hear it. It's going to look a little fugly, since, you know, still a work in progress, and it's going to require a lot of experimenting. Oh wait, here, I can actually stand on the track and slap it down. Which actually, honest to God, might be slower, but I can work on my parkour while I'm at it. Yeah, no, that's a mistake. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Once we have this down, we will have our first railway, sort of, around my base, so it's obviously not going anywhere, like, you know, special. But, room to improve, room to build upon. More you expand, more you learn, better you get. Alright, cool. Whoa. You know what? Cool. We'll call this the, crafting tree. Yes, that's what that... Alright, welcome to the craft. We'll have the crafting tree. Yes, perfect. Alright, let's test it out. So yes, over there is ice caps. Way over yonder is the Greenland. There's that village I mentioned to you. It's a little hard to see, but you can see the edge of it. Over here, there's a ruined portal down there that I haven't tried going into. I haven't tried the nether yet. And then over here is a bunch of Greenland, a lot of mountains. Can build a lot of floating stuff on it. Here, I'll go around 3 times just to describe the land. And then, a lot of taiga, a lot of wood. Well, it's Minecraft, of course, there's wood. Big mountains here that I can build stuff upon, so like big caves for an armory. Or, you know, let's see what else I could build. I could build farms. I could build a floating ship. It may sound like a weird idea, but judging off that mountain up there, I could build a giant ship up there that just will be floating. you know, have waters in like cannon holes. That way it looks like it's pouring out water. But yes, I believe this is where I'll cut it off. Which now I'll show you why that space was so special before, and I'll work on that beacon. I'll get that working in the next video. I know this isn't much, and I know I'm very boring to listen to, but we all gotta start somewhere, so why not start here? Today, you know what, let's have one day be other side, the other day be relic, and the last one be wait. Alright, let's get this one in, and enjoy the view. I get to sit down here, be able to just enjoy this view. Honestly, I just, you know, it feels relaxing. You got the lights up here, you got the banners in the back, I got my dogs over here. Not sure to name it yet, but, you know, learn as we go. I think my idea for the future will be, by the portal, maybe make a big shrine for it, you know, down there about on the ice, make a nice skating rink. By the village, maybe build them more golems to protect themselves. And then, I could bridge between the ice caps over there, and then build little houses on them, just places of storage. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you actually want to watch this, I apologize if the board is dirt, but you know, feel free to stick around. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.